Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here and back on the range today. Today we got the 6.5 PRC back out. Since I've rebarreled it, I decided we're going to go back and see if we can get the 147 grain ELDMs to shoot worth a flip and or get some speed. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So previously, the 147 grain ELDMs at 58.5 grains gave us a 0.414 inch group and a 0.5 something inch group. I got it written down. Well, I have to double check that. But as many people noted, they were barely running Creedmoor speeds. So I was trying to mirror or copy or clone the factory 147 grain ELD match ammo, which is supposed to be running 2910, and out of my original barrel, even the factory ammo was barely running 2800 feet per second. So we're going to see how they're running today out of the rebarreled 6.5 PRC. So give me a minute to run the target down and get the target camera set up, and we'll come back and we'll get the shooting. We're going to test 59.5 and 58.5 and 59 grains of Stayball HD, pushing the 147 grain ELDM. I'll bring y'all right back. And real quick about the gun, for those new to the channel, this is my 6.5 PRC. It started as a stock from the factory Howa 1500 chambered in 6.5 PRC, and at 1,000 rounds I rebarreled it with an Outlier barrel. The whole thing's lived its entire life in an MDT Oryx chassis. I have a Vortex Viper PST 5x25 scope on it. And what else? Oh, I need to get my chronograph, because we'll run my chronograph off the Arca rail that I mounted on the bottom of the MDT chassis. I have a Thunder Beast brake on here because when I am not in this state, I can use my suppressor. And it looks like I need to clean my brake. Got a little bit of buildup going in there. Interesting. The things you see in the bright daylight. Okay, give me a minute. We'll get the shooting. Alrighty. Quick shot of accuracy juice. I'm going to take a couple of dry fires real quick, because this Howa still has the factory 3.5 pound trigger pull. Oh, it's so nice to be able to see the whole dot again. Okay, I only need one. Okay, so this is going to be 58.5 grains of Stayball HD, pushing the 147 grain Hornady ELDM bullet. I'm going to shoot that on the left-hand dot. I'm going to hold 12 o'clock on the dot to try to preserve my aim point. Chronograph is running. .39.7. And I'm running Hornady brass today. And this Hornady brass has been loaded a number of times, more than 10 times. $28.55.9. And that seemed to be taking out my dot. $28.40.2. Wow. It's almost like the new barrel doesn't like the 147, at least at 58.5. $28.45.3. $28.39.7. So 58.5 or 5-shot average, 28.44.2 with an extreme spread of 16.2 and a standard deviation of 6.2. So those numbers at least look okay. The group doesn't look that good, but we're getting more speed. So 28.44.2 for an average. We're going to go ahead and run the 59.0 and see how they're doing. Also, before we run the 59 grain, the last time we had this out was when I was pushing the 156 grain burgers to 3,000 feet per second, I believe it was. And we only had 2 rounds on the last go because the second round stuck in the chamber, the case stuck in the chamber. Well, when I processed the brass, I found that both of the pieces of brass from that last volley had blown the primer pockets. Just they loosened the primer pocket big time. So yeah, we hit the limit on that. That was I don't typically run them hard like that. Oh man, my ear came unscrewed. Okay, cool. Thread it back in. Okay, continuing on. 59.0 grains. Stayball HD, pushing the 147 grain ELDM. Now, also change in the ammo between the old barrel and this barrel. Remember, I had to shorten the rounds up a little bit. So these are, the prior rounds were at 2.995 or 2.95 inches. These are at 2.5. 2.995 was where I started. These are at 2.95. And that's backing off the land's 20 thousandths. Okay, continuing on. 59 grains of Stayball HD, pushing 147 grain ELDM. I'm going to leave the scope set right where it's at. Let's see what happens. $28.54.1. Brass is looking good. 2864.9. Did I short stroke it? One, two, three. Yes, I did. There we go. I think that's the new mag. I had to adjust the lips a little bit. I may need to adjust them again, or a little more. $28.52.6. $28.74.6. $28.65.9. 59.0 gave us an average speed 2862.4 with an extreme spread of 22.0 and a standard deviation of 8.1. Speeds are getting up there. It's getting close to what the factory ammo's supposed to be running, which is a whole lot faster than it was running out of the old barrel. Okay, let me go yank that target. We'll measure it up and see how we did. Well, I'm not sure what to think. My speed's coming up. At least with the 59 grains, we're at 2860 something. So a little bit closer to 2900. But these just aren't shooting this out of this barrel. It could be this barrel doesn't like the 147s. Does okay with the 156s. I don't remember if we shot any 144s out of it yet or not. But 58.5 gave us what, 2840-ish, 2844 or something like that. And a 1.5 inch group. 59.0 gave us 2864, 2865, something like that. And group shrunk to just under an inch at 0.97. The other very interesting thing is, even though my scope is dialed 1/2 mil up, and I was holding here at 12 o'clock, I was expecting the group to be up here. Instead, I'm hitting my aim point. Definitely leaves you scratching your head on that one. Is it the barrel doesn't like the 147s? Or have I gotten too used to the lighter trigger on my 6 Creedmoor? And going back to the 3.5 pound Howitt trigger, throwing me for a loop? Nah, I don't think it's it. I think I need to work on that load a little bit more for the new barrel. Yeah, I think that's it. Alrighty, y'all. Well, on the plus side, the 147s are starting to get some speed out of my rifle. All it took was changing the barrel. On the downside, new barrel doesn't seem to like the 147s running at the speed they were running. That or it's me on the trigger. But yeah, the new magazine, I think I need to work the feed lips a little bit, just a little bit more, so we can learn to trust it. The weather's great. The gun's shooting. I will admit that when I did have that round or case stick in the chamber, I was a little apprehensive that perhaps I would damage the extractor. We haven't. That was just all overpressure, seasoned the case to the chamber walls, and once the gun cooled down, it popped out pretty easy. And like I said, that round and prior round being right up there at the pressure limit loosened up the primer pockets big time. So yeah, no more of that with the 156s. I think next I'll load up some 144s. I got some 144 Match Kings and some 144 Burgers, and I think we did that comparison once before, but that was with the old barrel. I guess we'll see how they work on the new barrel. So, as always, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay strapped or get clapped, carry everywhere you can, get a CCW if you need one. It's crazy out there. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. Thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to comment and like and share with your friends and family, and let's try to get our subscriber count running again and get back up, climbing upwards, and try to get over that 10,000 subscriber mark. So until next time, Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it.
Hit.